here at Epcot today. Originally wasn't even planning on filming, but then I saw this.
I'll tell you if you're
You see it all at Disney World. These people are pulling their stroller with the scooter attached to it. But anyways guys, Paul James here, back with another video, and in today's video I'm going to share with you why your YouTube channel, if you have one, is dying and how you can fix it. If you ain't beefing about the money, then what's the problem? Alright guys, Paul James here. Now before we get into the video, if you have a YouTube channel or you're thinking about building a YouTube channel, do me a favor and go ahead and smash the like button to show me that. And also, if you're into entrepreneurship, business, making money, you should definitely think about subscribing. You can do that right below the video. And after you subscribe, if you want to drop a comment on the video saying something like, I've subscribed, I will actually go back through, I will read your comment, and then I will reply to it, welcoming you to the channel because I'm so excited that you're here with us today. So we're going to dive right in. 5 reasons why your YouTube channel is dying and what you can actually do to fix it. All right, so let's get into the first reason right here. So the first reason is you're not making the content that your audience is actually consuming. This is usually the first problem that I see a lot of people making, a lot of channels out there that just aren't performing well. This usually is the reason why. So I like to look at this tool here. I'm gonna be using it a lot in this video. It's called Morning Fame. And I don't know if you can actually even get into this tool. I think it might be invite only. So if that is the case, I'll leave something in the description of this video to join as an invite link. But anyways, it's a cool tool. For one of the reasons is if I come over here and I hit subscribers, I can scroll down and I can see which one of my videos are actually gaining the most subscribers. Now, there are some imperfections with this tool. I noticed that the subscriber counts are really far off from what it actually is, but it does still tell me what is performing better. So like this video here says I gained maybe 370 subscribers. I think I gained substantially more than that on this video, but that's just my gut instinct and what I believe to be the case. But it's still gonna show me, right, what videos are performing well, and what I really like is what videos aren't performing as well. But what this allows you to do is it grades it in using like an A through F scale of how it's doing on different factors like views, view duration, likes and comments, subscribers gain, which is really what I'm interested in seeing. Because if I'm trying to grow a YouTube channel, obviously I'm trying to get a lot of subscribers, and I want to know what videos are going to yield me more subscribers. So what I want to do is I want to look at which ones didn't work well. So this one did not work well for my channel, maybe because it was talking more about technology. I talked about like putting your camera onto your computer, just didn't do that well. This one, 4 best online business ideas, again, just didn't do all that well. This one was how to increase your sales. Again, just not that great. Now, if we go and we analyze the titles that did well, this one was This Kid Made $1,000 in 30 Minutes. There we go, that was a title that did really well. #1 website to make passive income. Again, really title that did extremely well. 4 easy steps to make $1,200 with Google. How to make $500 per day. So this really indicates to me that these are the videos that are getting results, and I should try and make more videos like this. I can see that stuff that talks about specific dollar amounts is kind of what stands out in my mind here. And definitely stuff with like numbers, like #1 website or 4 easy steps. That kind of stuff seems to really stick out. So rather than going and creating more of this kind of stuff, and by the way, this video that I'm making right now, the title of it is probably not going to do super good. But that being said, it was a video I did want to get out, so that's why I'm putting out anyways, because I think it's going to help a lot of people, and I hope that it'll get more views. But it's just the nature of it. As a YouTuber, you are an entertainer, and it's your job to make content that your audience is going to consume and they're going to respond well to. So if I'm going to make a video, I'd rather entertain 30,000 people or 12,000 people or 15,000 people or 21,000 people than make a video that only entertains 1,000 people or 3,000 or 4,000, right? Like, that's just what you want to do. You want to reach as large of an audience as possible. So although you might want to make stuff like this, The other stuff is just going to do better, and you should go after and look at the past stats in your account and produce what your audience is consuming, because even though you might like doing something better, that just doesn't make sense if you're trying to grow a YouTube channel. So an example might be when I first started off, I just wanted to vlog. I just wanted to shoot vlogs. So I would go out, I would take vlogs while I was hiking, and those videos just did not get a whole lot of views. So I did that for like a month, and I just wasn't seeing much growth with it. And although that's what I wanted to do, I had to step back and I had to look at what videos were performing well on my channel, and I noticed it was stuff like this. So I had to go back and I had to rethink my approach and decide, you know, do I want a channel that's growing, or do I just want to make videos for the heck of it as a hobby, and you know, maybe only a couple hundred people watch them. You know, it's cool to make videos, but if only a couple hundred people are going to watch them versus, you know, a couple 100,000, then that's kind of a decision you have to make. So that's tip number one, reason number one why your channel is dying. You're not making content that your audience is consuming, excuse me. Okay, reason number two, you're not getting enough engagement on your videos. So what I mean by that is you're not getting enough people to like, comment, subscribe, or share the video. And you can actually sort that out in this tool as well. So if you go under engagement, and it's probably going to be a lot of similar videos, all but one of them. You can see right here by the likes and the shares and likes and comments, these videos are A's, B, A, B, 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 A, B, B. So they're getting really good things. But if we look at these ones, you know, starting a business with no skills, this video didn't get as engagement, didn't get as much likes and shares. Now, what I can say about at least I think these three videos actually, where these videos were done as live streams. I remember specifically, I did these as live streams. So that means that they weren't thought out ahead of time very much, because I was kind of doing them live. It was probably dragged out because I was like answering questions in the chat box, and they just weren't as polished. Whereas these videos, I could go back and I could look at how these were structured. I probably started off with an intro. I probably asked people to like the video. I probably, you know, asked a comment question like, you know, what's your favorite way to make money, or do you like making money on Google? Or I would ask something, right? If I was making a video on Fortnite, I might say, what's your favorite weapon in the game? Something to get people to engage. And I think that would be the trend that you'll notice if you go into this tab in your channel, if you have a channel, and you go through, you're gonna see that you did something in one of these videos or all of these videos that you didn't do in these ones. And that's gonna be something that you're going to need to add to your future videos, because again, it might not be what you wanna do, but this is what grows a channel. And you know, again, I don't make the rules here, I just play by them, right? That's what grows a channel, so that's what we do to grow it. So that's the next reason, is you're not getting enough engagement on your videos. And if you're not getting engagement, what that basically means is YouTube is not going to promote your video. They're going to promote another video that gets more engagement instead of yours. And then you're losing out on views. And those views are the potential to turn into subscribers. So focus on getting more engagement on your videos. Next up is you're not putting in the effort with your thumbnails. This is the next reason number three. So that was one thing that I made a big mistake on when I first started my channel, was I wasn't putting a lot of effort in my thumbnails. I would put a lot of effort into my content and make good videos, but I would just kind of like throw up anything for a thumbnail. You know, it just didn't look real good. Now the thumbnail is the #1 factor that gets people to your videos, along with the title of your video. So those are two things you don't want to neglect. And if people aren't clicking on your video, they're obviously not going to engage on it. They're not going to subscribe. So you got to get them to click through. So what Morning Fame does, one reason I like this tool as well, is it sends me an email every time I post a new video, and it says, which thumbnail would you click? So, you know, which one stands out the most to you here? Maybe there's a couple of them that look pretty good, but I think mine, out of all of these, is pretty colorful, can't talk today. It's pretty colorful. So I think that definitely helps it stand out. It also resembles a style of thumbnail that a lot of popular YouTubers are using right now, and that's going to also draw people in, I believe. So when you look at this, you can actually compare and kind of split it off and see, okay, maybe my thumbnail game is good, maybe it's not, maybe I need to step it up. Maybe the other people's thumbnail that your video is appearing alongside are better or stand out better. So that's something that you can use to kind of gauge what's going on here and if you can actually make some improvements on it. And I mean, you can go on Fiverr, you can hire someone to design thumbnails for you for $5 or $10 a thumbnail. It's really not something that's super expensive. There's Canva out there, which is a free tool, canva.com, which you could design thumbnails with. I just use Photoshop and I do them myself because I enjoy doing graphic design and I think I'm pretty decent at it. So that's just the way I prefer to do it. But I can tell you that if you're not putting effort into your thumbnails, that's probably another reason why your channel is probably dying. Okay, let's go on to the next one. This is probably one of the biggest ones actually, is that you're not being consistent with your schedule. Now, a lot of people don't know this, but the YouTube algorithm is built on consistency. They want you to treat your channel much like your favorite TV series that you watch. People look forward to that TV series coming on every Tuesday at a certain time. Now, you don't necessarily have to be that specific with it. Like, you don't have to launch a video on this day of the week at exactly this time. But what you should do is you should come up with some sort of schedule. Like maybe you're going to put out 3 videos a week, or maybe you're going to put out a video every 3 days or every other day. Every day if you can do it. But here's what you don't want to happen. You don't want to say, I'm committing to doing a video every day, and then you start to get a video produced every day for a week, and then after that week, you just totally fall off because you burnt out and you don't put out another video for 3 weeks. What that does is that breaks the trust that YouTube has built up. You break that trust with YouTube, and when you do that, you basically have to start all over again. You have to rebuild that trust way back up again. So come up with a schedule that you know you can 100% stick with. So whether that be like, I'm gonna make a video every 3 days and stick with that. And in a month, 2 months, it just depends. It's different for everyone. Some people get lucky and it happens quicker. Other people make videos for 6 months before this happens. But eventually you're gonna hit that trust with YouTube, and they're going to start to promote your videos over other creators because you're sticking to a consistent schedule. And again, uploading more often definitely helps. But if you upload more often and then you break the schedule, that will hurt you more in the long run. So stick with your schedule and pick something that you can 100% stick with no matter what. Okay, and then last reason is you're not making your videos long enough. Now, one of the factors of ranking YouTube videos and also YouTube promoting your videos, like in the suggested feed on the sidebar, is watch time. How long are people actually watching your videos? So along with engagement, they're gonna look at watch time and click-through rate, right? Which is why thumbnails are important in titles. But the watch time, you can instantly gain watch time by making your videos longer. So if you have a video out there that's only 3 minutes long, and then your competitor has a video out there that's 15 minutes long, if they even made it just through like the introduction of your competitor's video, they've probably already made it through 3 minutes. And they might make it through 4 or 5 minutes. Even if they don't watch the video all the way till the end, they're still getting more watch time than your video that's only 3 minutes. So like, even if you think about it this way, even if they watch only half of their video but watch 100% of yours, your competitor is still getting more watch time because they made their video longer. They made it 15 minutes. So I find that the hot spot for videos are at least 10 minutes long. Now, don't fill it up with 10 minutes of boring content. You have to be entertaining. You have to be helpful. Whatever your channel is about, you have to have good content. So don't just put like a blank space in there or something to make it longer. That's not going to do you any good. But if you can make your video longer opposed to shorter, and of course there are, rules out there. There are sometimes when that's going to be okay to make a shorter video, but it's very slim that that's going to happen. You're definitely better making at least a 10-minute video. I like to shoot for between 10 and 20 minutes, and usually they end up somewhere around 12 or 14, and that's usually about perfect. That's like my sweet spot, and my videos that are that length usually end up doing pretty well because they end up getting a decent number of watch time. But anyways, guys, that is my video. I hope that you enjoyed it. If you found yourself maybe that you weren't doing some of these things, let me know in the comment box, which things you're going to try and improve on. And also, if you got help out of this video, you thought it was helpful, smash a like on it. And if you're not subscribed to the family yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button and then comment letting me know that you've subscribed so that I can go ahead and read it and reply back to you, welcoming you to the YouTube family here. I'm so happy that you're a part of it. But until next time, guys, we'll see you in the next video. I am Paul James. Peace out.